Why people with high IQ often stagnate in their career. Welcome to Getting Better Daily. I know plenty of highly intelligent people. Some of them can recite classic literature. Others will surprise you with their knowledge of current events. Many of them offer amazing advice. And yet, most of them struggle to make a dent in the world. Why is that? Why do they fail to get their careers and businesses off the ground? Part of the answer lies in our definition of intelligence. We have grown accustomed to defining intelligence as a combination of high IQ and high EQ. These are mostly inborn characteristics, which is convenient for us since we can blame our lack of success on bad luck. Although there's some truth to that, research is piling up telling us that IQ is a reasonable predictor of financial success. However, as you very well know from your life, that's not entirely true, as there are plenty of high IQ individuals who live modest lives and plenty of wealthy people who aren't geniuses. Steve Jobs explains, "You have not to have the same bag of experiences as everyone else does." I recently came across a video where a young Steve Jobs explained a key characteristic of what he considers to be a smart person. I expected to hear something along the lines of thinking out of the box and unflinching dedication. Instead, I discovered one of the most profound pieces of advice I have ever heard. A lot of what it means to be smart is the ability to zoom out. Like you're in a city and you could look up at the whole thing from the 80th floor down at the city. And while other people are trying to figure out how to get from point A to point B, reading these stupid little maps, you could just see it in front of you. You can see the whole thing. Job masterfully notes that smart people often make connections that seem obvious to them but perplex to others simply because they have developed the skill of zooming out to get a better view of the big picture. This, of course, sounds great, and we can all agree that in order to change the world, you need to clearly see the world. But how do you do that? How do you increase your intelligence to become what Jobs considers to be a smart person? According to the visionary, it's all about having unique life experiences. You have not to have the same bag of experiences as everyone else, or you are going to make the same connection and you won't be innovative. A 2015 study had concluded that openness to experience was the best predictor for job performance in situations requiring creativity, which is every entrepreneur's bread and butter. It's also safe to say that any significant career step up will require a decisive, innovative move. The studies also found out that extraversion played a key role in contexts involving social interactions, which is hardly any surprise, but a healthy reminder nonetheless. These findings tie in nicely with what Jobs said. People who are open to experiences and introverted will seek out the most interesting, non-standard situation in life and gain invaluable perspective as a result. Jobs' idea also helps explain why so many successful entrepreneurs are avid readers. Dukan Puriki, a 35-year-old Indian tech billionaire, has once said that since the age of 15, he had read for 800 hours a year, every year. Tobias Luke, Shopify billionaire founder, was described by Tim Ferriss as one of the most aggressive readers he has ever met. It's probably not the information itself that these leaders value about books, but rather how they change their perspective. On Ferriss' podcast, Luke went in depth about the books that changed his life, carefully describing each one of them. Books are the easiest way for introverts to gather unique insights that shape their own worldview. They expand your mental horizon, so it makes sense that someone who read 100 classic business books can spot a rising trend or a missed opportunity before anyone else. Experiences are everything. As with most great pieces of advice, the idea by Steve Jobs prompted a damn his right moment in my head. Some time ago, I did an exercise where I tried to recall the key turning points in my life. After a while, I realized that it was never a genius idea or an amazing realization that shaped my path, but people. I'll meet someone, I'll have my core assumptions challenged. We will do something together that I never think of doing on my own. In the end, I'll be left with experiences and lessons that I never would have been able to get just by my own intellectual effort. Jobs himself was highly inspired by Buddhism, which he explored in his college years. The Zen philosophy keywords, simplicity, empathy, and mindfulness are all not alien to Apple products. It's not necessary to travel or take LSD to gather interesting experiences and form value-adding perspective to the world. Your vehicle of choice could be reading or devouring online courses. Mine is meeting really interesting people and then getting to the bottom of who they are. But the rule of thumb is clear. If you want to be truly smart in today's professional world, you have to gather experiences that few others in your tribe have. That's how you learn to see things in a way that might be called visionary. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video and drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this. Turn on the post notification to get notified anytime we drop a new video. Keep getting better and have a nice day.